All right. I hope this is working. Good morning, everybody. I'm out here this morning just trying to do some shooting. And unfortunately, I didn't mow as much as I need to, so I can barely see my targets downrange. I'm actually just going to check my ballistic data real quick. I'm going to bump up my wind because it is bumping up. So let's see. It's still giving me the same wind correction. Let's see. To the target, yes, we are the same value. We are at the same value there. Azimuth is good. So we're gonna go 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. We're gonna go. This is giving me 4.5. We're gonna send it on. I'm gonna send it on 3. All right. We're gonna try it on 3 first. We're gonna see how that does for us. So, as you can tell, got a little bit different setup this time. I've actually got the Longshot camera out here. So I'm going to be trying that. I'm going to be shooting on the large silhouette because that's the one I can see the best. Let's see. Get that. Should be a dummy. Yep, there's a snap cap. All right. Let's get on my target. Magnification is good. I mean, I can see it, but it's definitely not where I would like it to be. I would definitely like to have a little bit better visibility, but I can fix that later today. Come back out here. If this doesn't go well, we're going to send a couple and just see. So, let's see here. I'm just going to aim center, center. Got it. All right, so I am actually hitting on the left edge of that plate. I can see it. You can actually see that fresh mark right there on the left shoulder. So I was holding center, and I'm still pushing right, or still pushing left. So that means I actually need to go probably about 2, which would put me at 4 point, which would put me at a half, which would be almost exactly where my dope said I should be. Sometimes it's better to listen to the dope. So we're going to send another one now that I know I'm hitting good. So let's see. I'm going to hold center again. Look at that. So actually I need even a little bit more wind. So I'm going to go 2 more. Elevation looks pretty good. So I may try to hit some of those that other silhouette target because I can sort of see it. See, now that one went way right. I think it could have been me, honestly, but just fun to be able to see it on camera, and it's actually enough of a delay where I can actually see it. See, I'm pushing this thing. Look at there. Much better. There's 4. We're going to send one more. By the way, I am shooting my normal factory Hornady 140 ELDMs. These are not the burgers. We did some low development the other day with the burgers. And so now we're just getting ready to run some new strings. Much better. Much better. That is probably closer to accurate than what that other mess was. So, yeah. Today, on this day, with this wind, 2.3 up and half right, just due to wind. So, man, that's some pretty cool stuff. I did come out here with the intention of doing morning coffee. I guess I still could. It'll just have the Longshot cam in the background. But the way I got to all this was using applied ballistics. It will actually spit out all the information. Had I trusted the dope, I'd have probably had a better first round impact there. As you can see, that first one was on the left shoulder because I said, no, that's too much wind. Turns out it wasn't. It wasn't enough. So, but yeah, it's some really cool stuff, man. Between that, a good rifle. This is the my Bergara 6.5 Creed that I've been shooting, but obviously now it's gotten its whole facelift in the MDT chassis, with the really cool Cerakote job that Dave did on that. I am going to try to put one round on the mini plate there. You can see it really good on camera here, but I am struggling to see through the grass. Getting a sip of coffee here. So the way the system works is there's camera downrange. That's the one you're looking at there. There's also to my left over here, there is a receiver. And what that's doing is that's talking to the camera down at range. So what Longshot says is this system is good for 1,000 yards, which is perfect because that's typically the max that I shoot at. So that's why I went with this system. They do have a system, I believe it's called the LR3. That one goes out to 2 miles. Maybe at someday we'll upgrade and we'll go to that one. But for right now, the Ranger Plus is really working phenomenally. Obviously we don't quite have 1,000 here at the house. I do have a place where we can go and shoot that, and we will. And obviously we'll bring the camera system with us so that we can, really dial in our impacts there. But yeah, so I'm going to try to send one on the Mini, which would be on the left side of the screen there. Right now, I don't feel confident shooting the 4-inch target, which is the round on the right side of the 2. I just don't feel confident with what I can see in the scope to be able to send around and hit that. But I think I can hit the Mini. So let's see. I know I can. I've done it multiple times. Just can I do it through the grass? Got him. Look at that. So that's a 7-inch tall, 5-inch wide, I believe, or 8-inch tall, 5-inch wide target. So it's pretty good. Hit a little bit right on that one. The wind kind of laid down just at the last second. I'm going to take 1/10 off. So yeah. Let's send another one. See if we can't go 2 on 2. Got him. Wow, what a difference. See, now I feel like I need to go back a tenth. Mind you, that is a, like I said, that is a 5-inch wide target, I believe. So, missing one more, just so we can say I went 3 for 3. Gonna go for the trifecta, the three-peat. Oh, I just nicked it. I just nicked it right there in the corner. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Just nicked it on that one. Was not one of my better shots, but it'll be okay. Let's see. We fired 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. My last 2 rounds, because I'm only going to shoot 10 rounds. My last 2 rounds. I think I can do it. I think I can hit the 4-inch plate through the grass. I know the gun's capable because I've done it. Ah, missed. All right, I missed. One shot. That's all I got left. Ah, man. And the problem is the berm that I'm on, obviously, can't see the impacts on tires. So that kind of sucks. And as you can tell, the wind is picking up, so that's a factor. But it's a factor I can correct for. But, now my targets are actually blowing as opposed to static. So, anyway, I'm not going to rant on too much more here. But, anyway. Oh my, excuse me. So, if you guys are interested, definitely go check out Longshot cameras. They've got systems for pretty much everybody. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't have any sponsors. I don't endorse any products that people would pay me to do. I'm not going to do it. I might have a relationship with the company, but I'm not going to do a paid review. It's just not my thing. I've got too much integrity for that. So, yeah, this is purely what you see is stuff that I spend my own money on, or they will send me for free, but I will tell them straight up, hey, I'm not giving you a good review just because you sent me a product. Now, obviously, this product they did not send me. I bought with my own money. I think they're right at $450 for this system. So, with shipping, everything was like just over 500 shipping and tax. Super cool system. Um, Android, iOS, whatever your preference is on that. It'll work with both. So, man, it really, it's cool. You can see your stuff. B, if you're, shooting at distance and you're trying to actually see your hits and make corrections for them. You know, especially out in those longer distances. Um, this system makes it so much easier to do. There's no, you're taking a lot of the guesswork of your spotting scope, which can, be tricky sometimes because that mirage starts kicking up, especially here in a little bit. That mirage, even at this distance, will be will be tough, just because of the humidity. You know, a lot of dew on the ground. So, but yeah, if you're interested, I highly recommend it. I've had zero issues with the camera system so far. A little tricky to set up, I guess, with the Apple iOS system, but other than that, once you get it set up, I've had zero issues out of the system. Every time it connects, it does its thing. Um, yeah, it's a really really awesome system. So um, I'm sure there are others out there like it, but man, this one to me is the one to have. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off here and finish this video up, finish my coffee up, get everything packed up, so that I can get ready for work here in just a little bit. Appreciate you guys sticking around this long. If you got any questions, throw them in the comments, and I will try to answer them as best as possible. Appreciate it, guys. Stick around.